What's up, everyone? Well, this is my first shed hunt of 2024, and I'm just so stoked it's here. It's still pretty early. It's late March, and but everyone's saying, hey, this is an early drop this year, which I've heard this so many years. It seems like a lot of people get antsy to get out or try to trick people. I'm not really sure, but supposedly this year is legit, just because I've been seeing a lot of pictures on social media and talking to some of the locals here. They're starting to find some brown. But anyways, I am 10 minutes into my hunt, and I'm pretty sure I just found an antler. It's quite a ways out. It looks like it's either a busted top of a elk antler, or it's a small rag that just forks. I'll show you guys here. I got my my new Diamondback spotting scope, and then I'm using my MagView adapter, and yeah, it's working pretty slick so far. So I'll show you guys here on my phone what I'm looking at. Here we go. Alright, so that first antler looking thing that I spotted earlier, it's definitely an antler. Small guy, pretty big hike to go get him. If I don't find anything else on my hike, I might ditch my pack and go after that thing. But I think the main reason why I pulled my spotting scope out is I think I found another antler looking thing. It's also old, but it looks like more like a raghorn antler. Just want to see if I can find it. There it is. Yep, another antler. Oh, that's not a bad looking antler. It's not big, but it's an antler. It's weird. It looks like a 4-point with a kicker, or it looks like it was a big 5-point or 6-point or whatever, and the top end of it is broken off. Well, I think it's just 4-point raggy. But I'm gonna put my new MagView to use. So I'm gonna get this bad boy going. Okay, it looks like I didn't tighten my MagView in there tight enough, so I'll just have to make do for now. There it is, you guys. Yeah, there's that one. And then there's that one. So, got 2 antlers, little guys, but better than nothing. Ooh, and there's a bull right there. Come on. There. Oh yeah, he's packing both sides. Come on, big boy. Drop that antler. I need to go over there anyways for those other 2 antlers. Alright, I'm gonna carry on with my hunt. I'll keep watching that bull. I should be able to keep watching him for a while, but pretty cool. 2 antlers, old ones. Alright, you guys, it's been about an hour and a half since I started my hike. No antlers besides the 2 that I spotted glassing, and I'm just gonna keep pushing up this draw. I'm gonna get to a really good vantage point. I'm gonna spend some time there glassing, and this really beautiful open long ridge. So I'm gonna spend some time glassing that. Hopefully I pick something up and with glassing, spot something, and then I'll go on that ridge and just follow the ridge to the next spot that I want to go, which is going to lead me to where I spotted those 2 antlers. And I can still see that bull just grazing. Keep glassing, hoping he drops one of them, but he's a pretty small bull. He's probably not going to drop for another week or so, or maybe 2 weeks. But I'm on fresh sign. Sign from as early as, you know, this morning sometime, and sign that's a couple days old, a week old. Unlike last year, usually at this elevation I couldn't see it. I didn't see any sign. All the sign was at really low elevation because of the snowpack last year. But yeah, I'm just stoked that I'm out here. Feels really good to get out, kind of kick winter to the curb and start spending some time outside and get some miles on the boots. You know, we're getting close to getting some draw results. Waiting on Wyoming for elk tag archery, and then here within the next month, actually, no, 2 months, we have to put in for Oregon. So, but yeah, pretty exciting. 2024 hopefully is going to bring a lot of cool experiences, a little bit of success hopefully, and yeah, good health for everyone. And I'm just gonna keep going on with my hunt. Hopefully I'll pick up some more animals. I've glassed a ton of country and I really haven't seen any more elk. It's kind of weird that this bull is completely by himself. Earlier this morning, I didn't have time to pull my camera out, but there was about 6 elk. And by the time I got my glass, excuse me, by the time I got my binos up, I could only see one, and it was a spike. So a really small spike. So I'm not sure if those are all cows or what, but we'll keep on keeping on, and hopefully I'll get something cool on here for you guys. Here we go. Okay, so kind of thinking, I think the bulls might be up country a bit. Yes, I did see the one bull today. but the amount of tracks and fresh sign I've seen, and but I'm not seeing as much elk as you would think with all the tracks and scat that I've seen. Seeing that bigger group of elk at higher elevation, I'm kind of, I don't know, my theory is that they're probably a little bit more up country. Now, I'm not saying there's no elk here. Obviously, there was one right across the little canyon from me. But I don't know. It's still early in my trip, but definitely as far as in the wide open, I'm not seeing anything obvious. Now, it doesn't mean you could walk 100 yards and get a different angle at a bush or a tree, and there could be one right there. But as far as, like I said, cherry picking easy ones, I'm not seeing anything. But we'll keep pushing. I'm gonna sit here and have a quick bite to eat, and then pack everything up and just keep going with my hike. So that's the plan. Pretty good little mountain snack. Comes with your crackers. Already mixed tuna. Oh, there it is. Bumblebee tuna and a little spoon. Better take my gloves off so I don't get any tuna on there. Well, cracker. A little tuna. All right, that was awesome. Little snack. Brought a Ziploc. Put your garbage in there so it doesn't stink up your pack. Bam, just like that. We're gonna get some Mountain Ops Ignite going. You guys know the drill. Drink a little bit out of your water. Shake it really good. Cheers. All right, guys. Enough of this laziness sitting around. Let's get going. All right, you guys. I just crossed over into the next drainage, and man, it doesn't even look that bad. But there's all this like chest high buckbrush, and it's literally like walking through lassos, through like ropes. Every step you take, a bunch of little like branches or twigs are just wrapping around your boots and tripping, and was getting frustrated. But the sun's out, and now I'm going to start gaining some elevation, so I'm going to lose some layers for sure. Oh, you guys. So this quarter zip sweatshirt right here, it's my first time wearing it, and it's from Mountain Ops, and man, it worked out really good. It has the, can't remember what it's called, like the square patterned fleece, I think it's called. And it traps heat in the little pockets of each square. And yeah, it works really, really good. And then I have a merino wool Kuyu quarter zip under this. and I'm starting to overheat for sure. So I'm just gonna keep the merino shirt on for now. And the crappy thing with merino being wool and all, it doesn't dry out as quick as some of this other material, but I'll make do. I'll be sweating anyways, just hiking around. Oh. But yeah, I'll start purchasing some more clothing from Mountain Ops. Maybe try it out hunting. The one thing that I did notice is it's pretty heavy compared to like some of my Sitka stuff with about the same thickness. This is pretty heavy. But man, whew. Alright, so I'm basically at my halfway point right now in my trip. So I'm gonna start making this loop on this other ridge, and then I'm gonna ditch my pack when I get to the very end of this ridge, and instead of dropping with my pack, drop down and up to the next ridge where I spotted those antlers. I think I'm just gonna leave my pack behind, go grab those antlers really quick, because I think I have to gain probably 1,200 feet elevation. Maybe I might be able to cut around, we'll see. But yeah, so technically this is my halfway point, but if I go get those antlers, then I'm probably only a third of the way in my trip. But a lot of day left. It's only, I think, 9 o'clock. Started at 7:15, so I'll just keep hammering, keep pushing through. Hopefully we'll pick up some other antlers besides those two that I glassed. So thanks for following along, guys. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified for when I post some more videos. Go check out the channel Mountain Addicts. There's a bunch of videos on there on reviews and shed hunting and bow hunts, some rifle hunts, some gear, like I said, some gear reviews, or just my opinion on certain gear that I use. And there's more to come. Yeah, so thanks for following along. Check those out. Hopefully when I turn this baby on, we'll be on an antler. Let's go. You guys, well, I'm almost made my full loop, and I'm coming down kind of a hidden ridge where it's hard to glass from easy access points, and got a big smile on my face. I don't think it's this year's, but it's a nice looking, at least a 6-point elk shed. So I'm gonna go to it and show you guys what we got. Oh, I'm so stoked, so stoked. All I wanted was an antler on this big push that I did before I totally hopped over to another ridge system to get that those two that I spotted this morning. But man, so rewarding. I just kind of rolled the dice. So it just totally paid off. I can't wait to walk up to it. Let's check it out. Here it is. I was wrong. It's a freshie, baby. Freshie. Nothing big. It's heavy, but it's not a giant. Oh, I'm so stoked. So stoked. I can't wait to look at that base. Oh, it's not bloody. It's been on here for a little bit. Huh. Oh man, you guys, I can't believe it. Freaking freshie. Freshie? What? March? Here we go. We're gonna pick it up. Oh, that's cool. Has a bunch of hair on the wax ring. It's really nice and massy. 1, 2, 3. It's like missing his G3. Look at that. That's weird. Oh. Look at the hair on it. Oops. Can you guys see it? Right there. All that hair. There. That's cool. Bet that hurt. Oh, I am so stoked, you guys. I'm gonna have to backtrack. This is like a game trail that he dropped it on. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit that way and then come back and follow the line that it looks like he took, and follow that. So that's what I'm gonna do. But man, I am so stoked. Brownie, baby, in March. Let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So stoked. All right. All right, guys. So I probably went, I don't know, 400 yards or so down this trail. Didn't find anything. And I stopped right into where it was dropping in a huge canyon, big north face slope. And then I was looking at a ginormous drainage system, and so obviously I didn't pursue. But so now I'm gonna go the opposite way, which was the direction I need to go anyways. And I'm just gonna stay on this game trail and see if maybe I can find it down that way, luckily. So this is the right side, and you know, antlers can flip and bounce and whatever, but if you go by the way it was laying and it just fell perfectly, he was facing the direction that I'm going to be heading now, because it just literally went tines up, bloop. So that means if he's heading that way and his left is hanging down the hill, if it falls, it's going to tumble down pretty good. So, because this is really steep. So yeah, so I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. I'm gonna follow this game trail, and like I said, I'm gonna keep looking down the hill for me, and who knows, maybe we'll luck out. The good thing is we got brown, one little chalk or hard white or whatever, and then another raghorn that's also chalk or hard white. So yeah, not a bad little day. All right, I'll hop on here either when if I stumble across another one, maybe the site to this one here, or when I get to those other antlers. All right, thanks for following along, you guys. Let's go. Couple things I want to show you guys. No, I'm not gonna get undressed on camera, but complete game changer. If some of you guys haven't tried the quick zip off long johns, you're missing out. It literally takes me about 2 minutes, if that, not even, to take my long johns off. You don't have to take your boots off, you don't have to take your pants off or anything. You just roll your pants down to your ankles, zip off your long johns, and off you go. The ones I have, they're Kuyu. I've had them for a really long time, because when I bought these, Kuyu was, I believe it was the only, they're the only ones you could find that were zip offs. Now I believe that there's a couple other companies out there like First Light, and maybe even Sitka. I'm not sure though, but pretty sure First Light has the zip off long johns, and then like I mentioned, Kuyu. They're pretty spendy, but man, they're good quality. You know, they keep you warm, they wick your sweat off and still keep you warm. I believe they're merino wool, so take that for what it is. There's good and bad with that, but so that's a game changer for sure. If you guys haven't invested in zip off long johns, you should consider it. You know, if you're on a budget, which it seems like I'm always trying to get the best deals out there, there's some really good deals around, like Father's Day, obviously Black Friday. But with some of these like hunting companies, Father's Day is usually a pretty good sale. So just a couple pointers there. The other thing that's been a complete game changer for me here in the last year or so, yeah, in 2023, is when I bought the newer style Sitka pants. And they finally, I don't know why it took them so long, but they finally put some vents, some zip vents right there. And then this front pocket here is meshy, so you can open those two, and like that you have air circulation. It goes in this way and out this way. The one thing that I don't really understand, unless they're just trying to save on weight, is why they put the zipper so short. I wish it would go like past your knees, so you can really get vented out when, especially, you know, late spring for shed season, and man, archery season. It would be so nice to have larger vented pants. But I've been wearing Sitka for a long time, and I just like to be loyal. Not that I have any obligations or anything like that. It's just one of those things where it's been great for me, and why change? So but yeah, that's, I guess, one knock that I have on them right now. It's like, you finally are put zippers to vent the pants out, put vents in, but you went with the 8-inch zipper or whatever. It's like, man, come on. That's where First Light, and I believe Kuyu too, their zippers for vents are very, very long, so you could really dump heat out like crazy. And it's also a good way to dry out if you're wet and then all of a sudden the sun comes out. That's also a good thing. But anyways, super stoked that Sitka finally started doing that. So all right, I'm gonna turn off this camera, peel off my long johns, and then carry on with my hike. Whew. All right, you guys, I'm closing in on these other antlers. Just kick my butt. Kick my butt. First outing of the year. It's always rough. But anyways, at least we're picking up antlers. So I've seen the lower one, the lower rag. I want to go pick up that weird fork, which I don't know if it's like the top of the G5 and 6 of an elk antler or what. So I'm gonna go check that out first, and then drop down to the rag, and then head back. So I'll give you guys a recap when I get back, or if it's worth anything, I might throw my pickups of these rags on camera. If not, we'll see you guys here in the Scotia with the total. All right. well, quite the hike for this little booger. I have to look at the video and see if this is what I was looking for. I thought it was bigger than this. I wonder if this is the first one I spotted. I kind of got turned around and couldn't figure out exactly where these antlers were at. I didn't do a very good job marking them on Onyx. So I'm gonna pick this guy up, look at some footage and see if I can confirm if this is the first one I spotted or the second one. So, all right, here we go.